dimension is a war that must be won. We are all that stand between the earth and the unknown. Superheroes. A fire inside us burns with our imaginations and anoraks. You and I can save the world. We are superheroes. Let your cape unfurl with imaginations and anoraks. You and I can save the world.
So, how are you this morning?
How do I look?
Husky?
You know, it's like that bit at the end of Infinity Wars, where Thanos is on his knees, right, after all the Avengers have had a pop at him, and Thor's about to penetrate him with his weapon.
Being penetrated by Thor's weapon would be no bad thing.
Yeah, I'll set them up and you can knock them in. No. But the point of what I was going to say is I feel like Thor's weapon. Before he cleaned it.
So, Matt and I had a bit of an argument last night.
What? Trouble in Dante's Cove? Who's Matt? Only kidding.
Afternoon, morons.
I know I am, but what are you? No, hang on, that's not right.
You're looking super hyped.
That's because I am.
Suits you.
Thanks. So, you know how you both love Doctor Who? Have you even seen the last episode?
Yeah, I've got it recorded, I think.
The jury is still out on that.
Well, have you got to episode 7 yet?
Is that the one with the Vikings?
Are you even watching the same series, Mikey? It's the one with the intelligent talking snake thing.
You're an intelligent talking snake thing.
You are.
You are.
Minus the intelligent. Wait, what show are you watching? There's no intelligent talking snake thing. There hasn't been an intelligent talking snake thing in the entire
Will you
series.
please stop saying intelligent talking snake thing?
I'm talking about the one with the space hippies.
Doesn't everything sound more futuristic when you put the word space in front of it? Space coffee? Space croissant?
Space infidelity. Space distrust.
Space ghost? Space cat?
Oh, I love Space Cat. Wait, is Space Cat a thing?
It could be. In the future.
Anyway, when you do get around to watching episode 7...
Why should you care? I thought you weren't interested in our little show.
Well, now that it's from a woman's point of view, I'm finding it way more identifiable.
Chibnall.
Call yourselves fans.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I've just been a bit preoccupied lately, that's all.
Oh, that's okay. But when you do get around to watching episode 7, there's a certain space hippie extra that you might just recognise.
Might we?
Yes. Someone in fandom that you know quite well.
All right. Which one of the Treorchy Time Lords has bought their way onto the show?
You know me. You're in it?
I even get a line.
Which is?
Dude, call out the guards.
Wow. It doesn't sound like a very space hippie thing to say. Call up the guards.
Well, it's the story arc of my character. Her journey from space cat loving space hippie to cynical, jaded space fascist.
You've got a character. She's got a character. Rob, what is going on with your face?
Do you know what this means, Mikey? She's canon. She's only bloody canon.
So?
So, well, I think it's great that someone in her late 20s can hold down 2 jobs as well as being really creative. There are those of us in our mid-40s...
late 40s.
...who can't even hold on to a job as a shitty phone monkey despite being an IT professional for nearly 2 decades.
Can't you just be happy for me?
I'm happy for you.
You don't sound it.
Well, I'm sorry. It's invitation only to my pity party.
Wait, he said can't even hold on to his job. Does this mean you've been made redundant?
Oh, what again?
They don't make phone monkeys redundant. No, they just throw a bunch of bananas at your cherry red arse and slam the door behind you.
I don't follow.
Well, when your manager says, can I have a bit of a word later? It doesn't generally mean we love you, we think you're doing a bang-up job, we want you to have a big pay rise to go with our undying adulation.
So what does it?
He's made an appointment for me to see HR on Tuesday.
Well, maybe it is about a raise.
Oh, not bloody likely. It's about my apparently poor attendance record.
Oh, go on.
Anyway, it's all bullshit, and I'm not even sure I'm going to go.
So you're not going to go to the meeting about you not going to work?
I do go to work. It's just that maybe once or twice I went into work with a bit of a hangover.
Uh-huh. And how many instances are they citing?
8.
8?
You're lucky they haven't canned your ass already.
No, they can shove their bloody job.
This was meant to be a stopgap until you found something else, remember?
I can find something else. I am more than capable of finding another shitty job. In fact, I'm an expert at finding shitty jobs.
Look, I've tried to mention this before, but your drinking is...
Well, if it isn't the famous Television star, can I have your autograph, please, miss?
Certainly.
What are you on about?
Haven't you seen Kim's star turn as the wonderfully villainous space hippie? Put me in mind of a young Joan Collins.
Oh, I wasn't that good.
Hush! You were spectacular. Now, what was it like? I want all the gory details.
Marv.
Well, hardly gory. More boring. I mean, there was so much hanging around before filming. And actually, I really wanted to be a Zygon.
Oh, doesn't everybody? What was it like on set?
Not now, Marv.
Well, the usual, I guess. Although the head of wardrobe was a total prima donna. And lunch was a bit shit. I mean, how can you screw up a stuffed pepper?
I don't know. How can you screw up the stuffed pepper? So, what was Jodie like? Did you get to meet her?
Well, I didn't get to talk to her, but she did make a point of coming over and introducing herself to all the extras. Oh, she's so brilliant.
Oh, pretty soon, you're going to be doing the convention circuit.
For fuck's sake, you just fucking fuck off, Marv!
Sorry, Rob,
What the hell, Rob?
Why do you have to be such a prick?
Oh, come on.
You seriously hurt his feelings.
That's like giving a Care Bear a wedgie.
You hypocrite, you're always taking a piss out of Marley's.
Yeah, but I've never been that nasty. You used to be nasty but funny, now you're just plain nasty.
Fine.
Rob.
No, don't worry about me. I am happy you're a big Doctor Who celebrity and that you're all loved up with Chris.
Matt.
Whatever. I'm happy that both your lives are a bunch of roses. But I'm a soon-to-be ex-phone monkey. I guess I'm just not dealing with this shit as well as you two perfect people would. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have a pint or 10. And you two, well, you two can do whatever the fuck you want.
What are you doing?
I don't want Rob to go like that.
Yeah, you're right. It isn't healthy. What is it?
It's just something I was starting to tell Rob about when you came in.
Fabulous.
No, not about him, about me. Last night, Matt opened a letter which I'd rather he not have seen.
A letter? Your letter?
Yeah, we had this big argument because of it.
Because of your letter?
Because of the spending and how I've maxed out my credit cards.
Credit cards?
I've got 6.
6?
Beginning to sound like a parrot.
Parrot?
Yeah, well, I've used up all my overdraft and it's probably best to not even mention the 2 loans.
Oh, Mikey.
It's not so much that the spending that got Matt riled up. The worst thing he says was I deliberately kept it myself and didn't tell him.
Well, I don't think you've told anyone, and that includes me.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's sorry. I should have told you and maybe Rob. I mean, how could I tell Matt? How could I admit that I was afraid I couldn't live at his social level?
Social level? It sounds like he's expecting you to live beyond your means.
Well, it's the same thing in Matt's world, but still, it is all my fault.
Well, it sounds pretty one-sided to me.
He said that I was living what amounted to a lie in our relationship, and that if honesty meant so little to our partnership, then maybe I should reconsider who I wanted to share my life with.
Oh, shit.
And he just stormed out. The same way Rob stormed out. And I haven't heard from him since. He hasn't replied to any of my texts or voice messages. And quite frankly, I'm feeling like a bit of a mess right now.
Oh, cheer up. That might be him now.
No, it's just Rob. Do you know what those emojis mean?
You really don't want to know. Trust me.